Here I am. I am Rafael Mandelman. I am Jewish. I am gay. I am a lawyer. I am a member of the San Francisco Board of Supervisors. Growing up in San Francisco, I never really believed that anti-Semitism was something that happened here in the United States. My grandmother and father were Holocaust survivors, and I had heard from my grandmother and learned in school about anti-Semitism in other places, but I didn't know that it happened right here in San Francisco until I was in high school. The summer after my freshman year, I got an internship right here in City Hall, and I remember helping out with a hearing on a landlord-tenant issue on tenant protection legislation, and I was responsible as people were coming into the room for asking people which side of the issue they were on and moving them to different parts of the room based on whether they were supportive or in opposition. And I asked one woman who was coming forward if she supported the legislation or opposed it, and she said, "I definitely support it. I'm not going to give those Jewish bloodsuckers another dime." Well, this was the first time my 14-year-old self had ever heard someone say something like that. And of course, in comparison to what my father and my grandmother experienced, it was nothing. Now, I kept experiencing or hearing that kind of nothing over time in college and as an adult, people talking about Jewing someone down or, other negative things that folks would say about Jews. And I will say that as a gay man, I definitely feel like I have experienced more discrimination for my gayness than for my Jewishness. But those little reminders that even here, even in this country, there's still that layer of disdain or even hatred comes back. And I'm reminded of that when far more serious things happen, when there's graffiti over a nursery school, anti-Semitic graffiti over a Chabad nursery school in Noe Valley, or back in 2018 when the horrible Tree of Life massacre happened. Every year there are dozens and sometimes hundreds of bomb threats that come into Jewish institutions, even here in San Francisco. And so I guess, that happy assumption I got to have until I was 14, that anti-Semitism didn't happen here is clearly wrong. I am proud to be Jewish. I am proud to be here in a community of Jews and non-Jews who reject hate, who do regard haters as part of the lunatic fringe, and continually reinforce our shared belief that all of our people are important, that everyone has value, and that we reject these ancient hatreds, even if they have managed to seep even here, even into San Francisco. So I'm proud of being Jewish, I'm proud of San Francisco, but clearly there's a lot more work to be done.